Hey everybody. Oh man, I almost didn't do a stream today. I'm feeling like shit. But pain shared is pain lesson. So hello everybody. I'm sure by now most of y'all have heard about Melinda Davis. So what's up, Tracy? Good day, Tina. Stephanie, welcome. New name. Let's see. How are you doing? We go crazy. Let's see. You're not spreading news. Yes. Hey, C-Man. Hey, baby. Tonda, welcome. Our Spirit Eyes. Yes. Bad news, man. Bad news. Bad news. So, I'm going to show y'all the press conference. And, crap. And I'm really tied up in the middle of family issues. Not in-house, but with my phone. So we're going to get through this stream. We're going to talk about Melinda, and it's probably not going to carry on as long as I normally do. It's just been a rough day, guys, but we're going to do it. And, yeah, I'm just going to show y'all a press conference, and we're just going to talk, we're just going to talk about new developments and what I know now and what y'all know. And, yeah, so let's just hop into it. Well, thank y'all for hopping in too. I'm so glad to see y'all. Let's see. Let me go pull it up real quick, this press conference. But those of y'all that don't know, they found Melinda Davis in the trunk of her car in a parking in an apartment complex. From my understanding, I didn't hear a whole lot after that. I tuned out. And yeah, so we're going to watch this press conference. Let me get back to y'all. I got it pulled up. Hey, Wendy. Welcome, baby. Hey, Nancy. So, yeah. And then, like I said, we'll probably go maybe 30 minutes, but I've got stuff going on outside of my house with my family. So, got to attend with that. Okay, let me see. Let me get it to where, let's see. And hold on. Where's the volume button on this? Oh, I'm so scatterbrained today, y'all.
Send you down there in a moment.
There we go.
Let me give you a timeline of events as we know them. Melinda K. Davis was last seen at approximately 7:20 a.m. on Thursday, February 25th in the area of Shelby High School. She was last seen driving her 2013.
Did y'all want to hear this?
Sheldon Sheriff of Richland County is about February 25th in the area of Shelby High School. Afternoon, there's breaking news in the case of missing 33-year-old Melinda K. Davis. We're awaiting updates from the Richland County Sheriff's Office. We have cameras there. We're going to send you down there in a moment. Let me give you a timeline of events as we know them. Melinda K. Davis was last seen at approximately 7:20 a.m. on Thursday, February 25th.
Wendy, Tracy's sister, welcome, y'all.
She was last seen driving her 2013 black Volkswagen Jetta with Ohio plates JGZ 8921. Looks like they're getting ready. We're going to send you directly down to the Richland County Sheriff's Office. It looks like Steve Sheldon, Sheriff of Richland County, is about to address the press.
Everybody in, Bruce. My name is Steve Sheldon. I'm the sheriff here in Richland County. Welcome to our news conference. We have some sad news that we want to share with the media and the people that are standing here. U.S. Marshal Pete Elliott.
Thank y'all for joining.
Richland County Prosecutor Gary Bishop.
We're just doing the press conference for Melinda Davis. Those of y'all that don't know or didn't see it. And this is where everything is right now.
There are also
Thanks for joining.
People in the back of the room from various agencies that were all involved in this investigation and continue to be involved in this investigation.
That's not me. It's the audio.
With all their help and support that we have come to the point where we're at. The Shelby Police Department took a report of a missing person on February the 25th, 2021 at 12:36 p.m. The person reported missing was Melinda K. Davis, age 33. Davis was driving a black 2013 Volkswagen Jetta, Ohio plate JGZ8921. She was on her way to 592 Cliffside Drive, Mansfield, Ohio, earlier that morning, and had not been heard from. Shelby Police asked the Richland County Sheriff's Office to check the residence to see if she was there. She was not, nor was her ex-boyfriend, John Henry Mack Jr., date of birth March 22nd, 1977. Her black Jetta also was not there. The Sheriff's Major Crimes Unit obtained a search warrant for the residence, which was then executed. The Ohio Bureau of Identification Investigation was called to the scene to process the scene. Based on their investigation and collection and processing of evidence, and after consulting with the Richland County Prosecutor's Office, detectives obtained an arrest warrant for John Henry Mack Jr. for kidnapping, Ohio Revised Code 2905.01.
Thank you so much, Lisa.
After 18 days of searching for Melinda K. Davis, we received a phone call on February the 14th at 6:15 p.m. from the Columbus Police Department, who had located the black Jetta with the same license plate at 5690 Zachary Court.
Hey, kiss me under the moonlight.
Major Crimes responded. The vehicle was brought back to Richland County to be processed by Ohio BCI. Melinda Davis's body was located in the trunk of the vehicle. Richland County Coroner's Office and Dr. Burwell responded to the scene. Melinda Davis was transported to Montgomery County for an autopsy this morning. Assisting agencies in this investigation: Shelby Police Department, United States Marshal Service, Ohio State Patrol, Ohio Bureau of Identification Investigation, Ontario Police Department, Richland County Prosecutor's Office, Richland County Coroner's Office, Mansfield Police Department, Columbus Police Department, Richland County Children's Services, and the news media, and various citizens who had been involved in trying to locate this vehicle and her person. We're going to let everybody speak first, and then after that, we'll take questions. Marshal, would you like to go?
Thank you, Sheriff. I'm just going to be brief. You know, our heart goes out to Melinda and her family today. And we're very sad by this. They'll be in our prayers. And I want to personally thank our sheriff.
No, y'all are.
And also all the law enforcement officers all standing back there that didn't stop working.
Tina, I cried and cried. This one was close to me.
You know, again,
for whatever reason.
Today.
I've got 4 kids, you know. She didn't do anything different. I've done what she did.
Probably the best thing that the suspect did for us was to boast how her body would never be found. And you don't know the determination of all the people standing back there.
That's right.
Thank you.
Prosecutor Bishop.
I really have nothing to add. I want to send out our office's condolences to the family.
Our kids break my heart, man, just the thinking about them kids.
In the coming weeks. And I want the family to know that our door is open and we'll be there to help you through this process as best we can.
Yeah.
I also want to thank.
He said that they wouldn't find her body.
Agencies, and most of them have been mentioned. This was amazing, hard work. It was everything from.
And he said the date wrong. He said February 14th, but he meant March 14th.
Foot pounding, old-fashioned work combined with new technology. The last thing I want to say is this case is only just beginning. There's been obviously a development in the case.
Hopefully he'll get the death penalty. I don't know. Probably not.
I stress that the investigation is not concluded. There's still a lot of work to do.
Oh yeah, when they said
been working so hard, so
big
far,
news, I knew
that hard work and get this case put together for my office to review. thank you to all the law enforcement agencies that worked so hard to bring this to this point.
Good question. The question's in the chat, and welcome to the chat. What can we do to decrease domestic violence deaths? Great question. I think what Melinda did, going and picking up stuff from an ex in my 20s, I guarantee you I've done it 4 times. Stupidly. But these are things that people do. You know, women do this. Exes, they leave things. I mean, she did something that 100 million women have done every year. You know, it's awful, man.
For the sheriff's office this morning, my chief deputy, Major Joe Massey, and Captain Zahner met with the family member at the Shelby Police Department with Chief Lance Combs. And
Yes.
Somebody wants to comment.
Yes, Tonda.
Captain Rouse here on behalf of Chief Combs. Joe, do you want to say anything about? So the family was notified this morning before we did this press conference, so they were aware of what was going on. Captain Rouse? Captain Zahner? We will entertain questions at this time.
So, John Henry Mack still charged with only kidnapping?
That's a question for the prosecutor. At this time, he is still incarcerated in the Richmond County Jail, and that is the charge. That's one of the charges he's on.
Yes, he remains charged with kidnapping. He's also charged with receiving stolen property for an unrelated matter. Obviously, the charges and the number of charges will be determined at a later date once this investigation is fully completed.
Me too, Kager.
But to answer your question, those are the current charges.
Has he pleaded guilty at all, sir?
No, sir.
Or innocent, anything like that?
No.
Did he not lead you to the vehicle in Columbus?
Can't comment on that.
He did say y'all won't find any DNA. The clothes are brand new.
My understanding is they got a tip from a citizen in that area and acted on it.
A tip of what? Did you say a strange car or
They got a tip about the car.
a car that matched the description of the one you were looking for?
They got a tip about a car.
Absolutely. Do a background check. That is something that we can all do.
We're also charged, I think, obstruction or something like that. Regarding this case, is that still the case? Are there likely to be other people who are part
Yep.
of this investigation?
I mean, normally it's
Those
that
two
simple,
individuals
Tonda.
are still charged. They will continue to go through the process. It's too early to determine if other people will be involved.
Is that aiding and abetting or robbery?
It's obstructing justice.
Can someone talk about the condition of the body? What injuries did she suffer?
As the sheriff indicated, the body is pending autopsy in Montgomery County. It would be premature
I agree,
to comment
Lisa.
at this time.
What did they find in his house that led to the kidnapping charge, or about what was found?
Good point.
Primarily blood.
You believe that's the location of the murder?
Not going to comment on that. The case is still subject of review.
Yeah, it wouldn't shock me if he killed her at his house.
Indication of how long the car had been in the location where it was found.
We don't have that information at this time. This is still ongoing. There's a lot of work to be done. There are a lot of reports to be generated.
No, he will not.
So our information is somewhat limited at this point.
The skinny aspect has to female gunshot. Anything like that.
We're awaiting autopsy results. As I indicated, it would be premature to comment at this time.
Okay. So they're not saying cause of death at all. Not even leaning any kind of way about it.
The family yet, but we were just notified by the sheriff and Shelby Police Department this morning.
He indicated that he said that you never find the body. Is that the only thing that he said about the body?
Yeah,
Yeah,
He
that's
did.
all I was told.
involve his children.
You said that motivated officers to.
Well,
Not in the death, I don't
whenever
believe.
It's missing. It's always going to motivate us. So, their teamwork was
Don't know
outstanding.
yet.
They didn't sleep for however long it's been, and they worked through this.
So he told him you won't find the body. Why would you say that? It was in a fucking parking lot. Wasn't it in a parking lot of an apartment complex? Am I going crazy? I thought I heard that twice.
I'm taking that as a question about motive.
Welcome,
Prepared to
Skizmat.
comment on that at this time. It's
Skidmat.
too early.
I said it before correctly. No problem. I'm sorry. It's such a sad fucking update, dude. This is awful. Let me see how much longer this.
I don't think anybody up here has that at their fingertips right now.
I thought they'd been separated for a while. Hey, Lizard Tia.
I don't know if that really going to address this again. Talked earlier about the fact that she made a phone call. Melinda made a phone call where it's communicated in some way to a friend that she was arriving at Mac's address with
The trunk of a car in an apartment complex, from, if I'm not mistaken.
Shelby should be able to do that because they did the
Let me
original
see.
report
What?
reference to that phone.
Who is he? I heard someone say the husband. He's a ex-boyfriend.
It's
Ex-boyfriend.
basically what the sheriff read before, that the police, the Shelby Police Department was notified, and
Yeah. When he was arrested, his daughter-in-law and his son were arrested also. Young kids, 18, 19, 20, something like that. They're young. I can't remember exactly. But they were arrested. They made contact. They got him on a Thursday. Those two made contact with him. Those two were at the ex-wife's house. It would be John Henry's ex-wife's house. The son and the daughter-in-law were there. And John Henry comes from around the side of the house. Is how it goes. And that's when they make contact with him. He says, pick me up at this time at JB Hunt. I believe is how it goes on Thursday. Well, that morning, the son and daughter-in-law say, let me collect this reward money. So they tip police off themselves. But they all three got arrested. So, and there's playlist, and we watched the arrest video, I think the last stream, but there's a playlist if any of y'all want to check out the whole case or just look it up. But yeah, he totally involved his own fucking kid. And these kids is shitty enough. No, we're not going to do the right thing and say we've made contact with them on Tuesday. No, we're not going to do the right thing while she's still missing. You know, it took the motivation of money in their asses, still got caught. You know, it's just sad, man.
we asked a lot of assistance from the Richland County Sheriff's Department.
Yeah, exactly, Kara.
It's been an effort
Hey,
by
Linda.
many agencies since then.
You know, I think one of the things that we can say, and I think everybody has said this, you know, there's still a lot of investigation that goes on.
Yeah,
in this.
$5,000.
There's certain the car just found last night. The autopsy is being done this morning at Montgomery County Coroner's Office. We have a lot of questions too, but we wanted to do a news release because we felt it was important for the public to know, for the media to know, and we're hoping that in the next few weeks we'll be able to put out much more information. The information that we have today is very limited.
Yeah, I'm glad they
But
found
it was
her. I
important
thought
for
it
us to
was
get it
gonna.
out.
I was getting worried.
The fact that we've located the car, we've located the body.
Yep,
Now there's a mountain. of
we
work
got to
do,
have them.
to get this thing resolved, and we're looking forward to working with
Yeah, I
all these
know.
agencies and
Me too.
getting this thing
Shanique,
resolved
welcome.
for the family. And again, I think our condolences very, very much go out to the
Yeah, they
family.
got
It's
out
very-
on a bond.
Very sad day.
The daughter-in-law
Um,
and
we're hoping
son.
this brings closure a little bit to the friends
Let
and
me
family,
see.
and please keep them in your
I think this is it.
that entrap.
I think that's pretty much it, y'all. It's a few more minutes, but I don't think they're going to say too much else. Let me get back here to y'all. Oh, my goodness. No, thank you. I so appreciate you on Facebook and stuff. She has young kids, right? Yeah, she has 4 kids. I know she has 1 or 2 young adults and 2 teen. I want to think. No, I think her youngest may be like 10. But we're gonna go look at some pictures of Melinda. As soon as I get them pulled up. My heart breaks for her kids, man. And like when one of the videos, I was talking to one of the family members, and I was about the pictures of the kids. And I said, you know, can I use these pictures? If I can get permission, a lot of times I like to. And I reached out and they said, yeah. But I said, I'll blur the kids' pictures out. And the kids was like, no, we want the full, you know, we want the full effect. Well, let me just show y'all my whole screen. It doesn't matter. I don't do anything illegal on here. So, okay, hold on, y'all. And I'm just going to pull up this photo. We're just going to look at some pictures. And we're going to talk a little bit about it. And then I'm going to end out the stream. It ain't a lot to say, but I do want to show just, and I did find one picture. It's my favorite one. And they just posted it the other day. And I love this picture. Here, I'm going to show it to y'all. Let's see. Let's do this. Okay. I have like 2 folders. Let's see. Now let me see. Can y'all see this? Where's the one picture that I just took today? Let me get back here to y'all. Sorry, it ain't wanting to work right. So I just found this picture. They just posted it. I can't look at the chat when I'm showing y'all this when I'm sharing my whole screen. So look at this picture. How freaking cute is this picture of Melinda? This I so identify with this picture because I used to work briefly at a UPS. And so this is my typical gear. But how great is this picture right here of Melinda? This picture spoke to me. Funky, sassy, love life, love, you know, she just seemed like she was an all-around good person, great mom, hardworking, very, very hardworking. And she's gone way too soon. Way too soon. Let me get back over here to y'all. Let's see. What are y'all talking about? Are y'all? Oh, let me check. I don't even know. She was confident. She was so super confident. I don't even know this lady, and I could tell she was fun to be around. She loved life. You could tell that by looking. You could tell that by looking. I'm gonna try to pull up. Let me see something. I'm a little off the map. I'm a little all over the map today, y'all. I saw earlier, it was like, oh, they're having, well, in the family group, they posted major development. I can't say nothing else. Press conference at 1. And I was like, oh, God. Oh, God, no. Sorry, y'all. My phone is just ringing, ringing, ringing. Let me see. Now, some of these, well, here's my folder that I have just for Melinda. And we'll look through some of these pictures. Why don't it come up in the, I don't know why my pictures come up in this. And then I got to exit out of it, go back, whatever. I like this picture too. I like this picture too. This is probably one of my favorites too. I love this picture. Very gorgeous, very gorgeous. Kids. Let's see. This little baby. I'm only going to keep it up for a split second. Yeah, he looks pretty young. He looks pretty young. Her youngest. And she seems silly with her kids too. She seemed like she enjoyed going out spending and having a good little silly time with her babies. They look just like her. Every one of them look just like her. Oh, thank you so much. You are perfect too, Jason. Thank you. Jason hit the Cash App, and I so appreciate you, sweetheart. And you are perfect too. I like this one too. Nice, clean picture. Oh, man. This one hurt, y'all. This one hurts. This one hurts. Just as cute as shit, this Melinda. I am sure her memory will live on through her babies. Why is everybody blowing me up today? It's like, It's like does nobody care that I do a live stream? Does nobody seem to care that I have a YouTube career? I don't think nobody cares. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. Let me see what y'all saying. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let you go look in the caps. I love y'all. Let's see. Yeah, no, they are. She is Italian. No, Italian. I'm just straight making shit up today. She is Hispanic and white. Don't shout me down. I'm almost positive. Because the very, very, very first video I did when her daughter's friend came on the stream, the very first time I ever talked about Melinda, I did say she was mixed because I thought she was. But it was just the one picture that was released initially. And then now here we are. Thank y'all for everybody that's joined the chat. I so appreciate y'all. Let me just see what y'all are. Do I have a photo of the teens? Oh, yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let me go check. Or why did I do that? Yeah, I do. I do have pictures of these assholes. Well, you know what? And I was like, oh, they might have gotten drawn in and oh, this and oh, that. And then they find out about the reward money and they were trying to get reward money out. And then they had contact with him on Tuesday. I was like, that's a clown move, man. That is a real clown move. You know, here I'm like, oh, they just got swept up. You know, these just poor, helpless kids. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. So let's see. Here they are. Here they all are right here. And this is the actual charges, which I'm going to check here in a little bit to see. But his charges should increase. But right now, well, this day it was just kidnapping. And they have obstruction of justice. Both of the two, this daughter-in-law and the son. But Max, his will change. I don't see him seeking the death penalty. They didn't seek the death. They're not going to seek the death penalty for James Richardson or Hutchinson, which I did have something I want to read with y'all. Wednesday stream, I had a bunch of stories today, but I was like, no, I'm not feeling it, you know? And I just thought it was perfectly fine just to talk about Melinda today. So I showed y'all that I'm going to get it off the screen, though, because I don't want to look at this shit right this minute. So let me get that off the screen. Let's see. Let me see. Uh-oh, did I miss somebody's? Oh, I got it. Let's see. Wish someone had went with her. I just knew it was going to turn out like this. So many abuse. Yeah, I mean, it is very sad. So yeah, sold out your own family. I know, right? So they are married. They are married. The two. Hold on. Let me go see something. Let me do something real quick so we can get this off the screen like that. I bet that's awkward to just stare at, huh? Here we go. Let me at least get something. All right. Oh, get a little background. So, yeah, I don't know how closely any of y'all followed this, but I followed it extremely close, and I just was so hoping for a better outcome. I just was so hoping for a better outcome. And, yeah, people suck. This guy sucked. And you know what else is so sucky? Thank you so much, Angela. Thank you so much. You know what else super sucks? Can I do a recap? Yes. Let me get out my little sentence. What sucks so much is this piece of shit. He's literally been just sitting on this information. Like literally, there's people out in droves, family members, kids, boyfriends, everybody and their mama searching. And he knew the whole time. He knew the whole time. It's so incredibly selfish. It's so selfish to do that to people. It wasn't enough to take her life. It wasn't enough to taunt the cops. You'll never find the body. You're not going to find no DNA on me. These are new clothes. Because he went to Walmart and he bought clothes, stole clothes. I don't know what he did. But yeah, so recap quick. And I mean, I'm a little, I've had a lot going on today. It's been a busy day. So my brain's a little foggy. So they file a missing persons report. She was supposed to just go. to her ex-boyfriend's house to pick up some old belongings that he had. They have been estranged. They have been split up for at least several months. I'm wanting to think even longer though, but they've had a tumultuous relationship. I think they have like 8 or 9 kids between the two of them. But I mean, they were close, you know, they were engaged, they were going to get married. But he's not all there. He wasn't stable. The belongings I believe she was going to recover were a deceased family member of hers. If I'm not mistaken, I'm almost positive. And that it was a deceased relative of hers. So it was important. It was something sentimental. So, and that's it. She messaged a friend. Well, she was supposed to meet up with a friend. She says, if you don't hear from me, you know, something's wrong. Something might have happened. So there was a red flag. So then I think, let's see, the Amber Alert went out, or not the Amber Alert, the missing persons alert went out. And then let me go check. Let me go see this. Let me see. The missing persons went out, wanting to say maybe 3 days, a week. Let's see. The 25th is when she was last seen. When was he arrested? Because I'm trying to see. It was not very long. It wasn't very long at all. I don't know who this is. What's going on here? So they find him, though. They find John Henry Mack. And that's it. They've been looking for her car and body ever since. The car and body's been missing. Well, it's a body now. We were looking for her. They were looking for her. But I knew too, though, I kept saying the car is key. The car is key. It didn't make any sense to me why there had been no sightings of the car. But yeah, I mean, he's crazy. And yeah, thanks everybody for joining. If I missed anybody, welcome to the stream. So I think that's pretty much, y'all could fill in the rest in the chat of what happened. And they've just been looking for her. And yesterday, which today's the 15th, and it's March 14th. So that makes sense. Somebody called in about the car. And the car, okay, and also he worked at JB Hunt, a trucking company. The trucking company where he worked is about 16 miles from his job, if I'm not mistaken, his old job, which they've also are included on the charges too. He got theft of property from stealing from them. Actually, the city, I believe, is involved. Also, they said that they're listed as a victim. So I don't know if he stole some kind of government property, perhaps, maybe also. So he had the stolen property charges and kidnapping, but now all that's going to be escalated. So you're welcome, Glam Now, and welcome to the stream. Let's see. Oh, I wish somebody would have kept her from going. I know, or somebody go. I mean, there's anything, you know, ladies, please listen. If you have to tell someone, don't. Yes, I kind of thought that too, but she might have just been like, you know, she might have in the back of her mind thought, yeah, maybe he's potentially, he can go, his crazy can go there, but we never want to, unless she has seen that crazy, you know, you don't ever just want to think somebody's going to like take your life. Like that's a whole different level. But this guy seemed very grandiose, very arrogant right off the rip. Oh, you're not going to find no, but he did go down gracefully. They arrested him. No hiccup. But yeah. Thank you. Jason hit the cash app again. Thank you so much. I love you too. You are amazing. Y'all are amazing. I can't listen. I messaged another YouTube. Well, it was Mel. I ain't gonna lie. I messaged Mel. I was like, we was talking about Melinda. I said, fuck this. I'm gonna make a YouTube channel about puppies and painting or animals and painting. But you know what? As bad as it, as sad as I get in my feelings, her family, her children have to live with this daily, man. That's why we have this, because you have to speak out. You got to speak loud. I mean, I'm so glad people are out there looking, and you know, at least they know what's going on. There is no unknown now. Now there's on to justice. Now it's on to justice. But you know, and that's our portion of it. Her kids have to live with this. They have to learn how to completely live their life without their mother. And it's just, it's not fair, man. It's very sad. It's awful. And it's, hey, Jack, welcome. Thank you. Thank you. yeah, I got all my feelings. I was like, I'm not even doing the stream. But I was like, no, man, because, people, like even right after it happened, like I can't just, my families don't, I talk about it a lot. They don't want to hear this all the time. It's really sad. But I mean, a lot of times without the public, it wouldn't, a lot of things wouldn't move the way they do without the public. It's so super important. Oh, allegedly stolen, drop your cash. You got money. I appreciate the shit out of y'all. You text me out of the blue. Oh no, Kayra got drama too. I know. And I have other stuff going on with my family. But yeah, I said, forget this YouTube shit. This stuff sucks. This is hard, man. I was just thinking, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I was pretty upset when they announced they found blood in his house and that she was in danger. I was like, oh God. And then there's this other case. Is anybody following the Delaney and James Charez case? This shit is making no sense to me. There's more and more people seem like they're disappearing on purpose. Have y'all been seeing this? Like the stuff with Nomi, and there's so many, like countless other stories, and then like they're just gone. Where the hell do these people just vanish from with no cars? They just vanish. How do you vanish on foot? I mean, when you ain't got no financial resources and stuff. I've been seeing a lot of this stuff. So, but this case with Melinda was not like that. Let's see. So we were questioning why she didn't go with someone else. She probably thought with that was focused to get her things. Yeah, exactly. She's like, man, I gotta get my stuff. And I think he had her stuff for a good bit, if I'm not mistaken, these particular items. I don't think it was like something new, and it wasn't like my old t-shirt or something. It was something important. Man, it's sad. Yeah. Let's see. Well, I don't know. I missed part of what y'all was talking about in the chat. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad y'all all came out. I was going to say something. So yeah, did y'all catch when he said, when did he say that you won't find the car? Did y'all catch that part of the press conference when he told them y'all won't find the body? When did John Henry say that? Did y'all catch that part? Because I wonder when he said it. Uh-oh. Y'all are getting dramatic in the chat. That you said, my old t-shirt beaver, I love your spirit. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, for sure. Hey, I'm telling you right now, and come on, ladies. I know I'm not the only one. How many has ever accidentally left something? Oh, I left my blah, blah, blah. Like if it's I've done that shit too. Oh, I forgot my shirt. Well, no, this wasn't like that. Like it was something that had been put off. If I'm remembering correctly. I thought when he was arrested. Well, when he did get arrested, he made the comment about the DNA. He said, you're not going to find any DNA on me. He told one of the officers, the correctional officers or something, because he had all new clothes. But he might have said it at the same time. No, because then they would have knew they were looking for a body or would have treated it as such. But I don't know of a lot of searches that the police were doing per se. When I say that, I mean, I'm not saying they weren't doing their jobs. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what I'm saying is it was more of family, public presence, other than the police, out there. I know they were searching. I'm not saying that, but I do think they had an idea that maybe they were looking for a body, is what I'm trying to say. I think they were probably pretty focused on finding that car, but I don't know. I said it, off camera. I don't think they're going to. Kara said, I don't want shit. I don't even want the hoodies, and I love hoodies. I don't want nothing. Oh, Kara, now the way I am, I'm telling you right, the way I am now, I would dig an underground bunker to avoid an ex. Any ex. I have exes is a hard line with me. Hard line. And I will. And I had to remember that when dealing with other people who struggle with exes. Hey, bitch, just because you'll dig a bunker straight to China to avoid an ex, some people ain't like you. You know, you can't expect people to handle shit the way you do. So, I mean, and everybody is different, you know. But yeah, and you just never want to think somebody that you have actually felt that way about would do that to you, you know. Drop the PayPal. Oh, I don't have a PayPal. I only have a Cash App and Venmo. PayPal's a little bit of the devil. I don't know if you're not familiar with that or not, but PayPal is really the devil, like Comcast, the same way that Comcast is. Let's see. Okay, on to more bad news. I know, right? Yeah, I have some pulled up. If y'all want to switch gears, we could talk about something else. I'm probably gonna wrap it up soon. I have family drama to get back to. Well, not drama. I should have said it like that necessarily, but let's see. If I were her, knowing that it was family belongings, I would have. Yeah. Well, you know, and it might have been a little part of her just wanted to see him for a minute. Ladies, come on, we've all done this stupid shit. You know, well, let me speak for myself. I was a complete retard in the relationship department in my 20s. So I could totally relate to everything that she did. I've done it. You know, I've done it when I knew that I was stupid. You know. You know, shoulda, woulda, couldas will not bring her back, you know. And she seemed like she lived a life that will withstand the test of time. You know. Yeah, Tracy, family dramas. Bursting with fruit flavor with the family drama, Tracy, let me tell you. Man. I did maybe seeing if they're feeling still, yeah, or just wanting to be relevant to somebody. You know what I mean? You know how if you're having a sick relationship you're trying to break out of, there's a part of you, your ego gets involved, but she might have just been like, shit, I just want to get my stuff. You know, I'm glad that I'm glad that the kids can, you know, the family can focus on, you know, what's next. And some of the unknown is taken out of it, and that's good. But my God, you know, you want to call in and talk shit? I don't know. We're just kind of having a sensitive day, Jason. I've dialed back my savagery. I haven't called nobody a whole bitch at all today. Oh man, not publicly, anyways. No, I'm joking. I don't really generally talk to people that way. It doesn't work too well. Oh man. Let's see. Yeah. Just trying to be like, hey, Eileen, welcome, baby. Man. Oh. Well, we're going to be following this trial. I'm so glad I don't live in Ohio. I would try to go up to the courthouse, be involved. There's been let me say this too, there has been a shit ton of stuff going on in Ohio. Has anybody noticed that? There's been like a buttload of crap happening in Ohio. There's the James Hutchinson case. Oh, I do. I know I want to do that on a special time. I want to give him, I want to allot that time special to James, but we'll talk about it on, we'll talk about it Wednesday, but Shar tagged me in it. And it was so nice of her. And it's really pretty. But somebody drew a picture of James or whatever. But they still, yeah, Ohio's been off the chain. They still have not found James's body. They still haven't found Nilo's body. Oh my God. Which, you know, James Hutchison's grandpa said he didn't feel like they put that baby way out there in the Ohio River because they had like a body of water close to where they lived. And it would have been a lot easier. But James's grandpa said he did not feel like they did that. You ain't said the whole word yet, team. Yeah, not today. Not today. I did. What was we watching, y'all? And Jason's the only one that caught it. And I didn't even know he caught it until he was like, savage. What was it? I think, oh, we was watching that arrest video for John Henry Mack. When they put him down, I was like, looking like the whole bitch that he is. Jason's the one that caught it, though. He's like, there. I said, oh, shit. I get excited when justice happens. Thank you, Lisa. Y'all are, oh, yeah, and the conference was playing, but thank you for becoming a member, man. I so appreciate it. And thank you for your super love. I'm going to steal that from Duty Ron. I can't steal it, but I like that term. Thanks for your super love. And he does a little heart. I need a little thing. Huh? And let me tell y'all some fuck shit from some crap that happened. Not that it's Nor's fault, but do y'all remember just 2 days ago on the stream, I said, well, don't tell nobody, and I probably shouldn't say anything, but I'm working on beanies. What does Jasmine Nor do? Says she's releasing beanies, her merch beanies, or beanies merch, or whatever. I said, whatever. I'm still going to do the beanies, but you heard it here first, even though I didn't produce them first. I kid. But I was like, man, the beanies are really a great idea, though. They really are. And a lot of people don't do beanies. Is it still on here? Yeah, we watched it. Some people are probably watching because of Melinda, and people probably don't want to see his ass get arrested, or I would show it again right now. But yeah, it was on the stream we did. No, actually, yeah, I have an isolated video. What is it called? I think it's like reward increase, John Henry arrest, or whatever. But yeah, it'll be in a playlist. She has a playlist on here. Anything y'all wanted to see. Yeah, there's the Venmo. Let's see. Yeah, and Good Day Tina is so good with these links. And Tina, I'm still looking into that one case, but I think they said the mama and the kids burnt up, but the mama didn't. I think they're saying that case, Good Day, is an accident. But I did look into it the other day, and I was going to talk about it actually today, but this story with Melinda. Yeah, no worries, Kiss Me Under the Moon. I love that handle. That's nice. Soul Sister. I just saw your comment. Oh my God, that was great. Hey, Hurricane Holly. Let me show y'all what the Dale comedian on board said. This is Soul Sister. She said, nobody want her damn beanies. Yes. No, man, please go show my content, my fellow content creator who is way better than I ever thought about being. Not nor Jasmine, man. Her content is great. I'm worse, but y'all are okay. Anybody that's got a wrench, y'all are perfectly fine. People have wrenches that don't come in that much anymore. People go through phases, and I know that. I'm not worried about it. I try to, luckily my channel's small enough I can keep up with the chat pretty good. But hey, there's been a couple of times where it's got real crazy. I'm pretty sure we had a serial killer in here that one time, huh, Kara? That got pretty ugly. That got a little ugly. You can relate, and it was stupid on my part. No, what was stupid on your part? No, what was stupid on your part? No, you don't do, Tina. You're great with them wrenches. Tina, to be honest, she'll have every single link posted before the chat even starts. So when you walk in, you know how to get help if you're getting beat. If you're a shitty parent, there's a hotline number that you can call to get help for that. There's all kind of, Tina's on it with them damn links, and I love that. Yeah, Kayra, man, yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, that was a real crazy day. I really thought for a minute that guy's gonna track me down. I think he did reach out the other day on another account and was like, unblock me or something. I just had to laugh. Some people that's just how they are. They're not really, serial killers, but they just kind of act weird, weirder, I guess you could say. But so let's see. I'm going to tell y'all a little bit we are definitely, if y'all heard about this case out of Nashville with the police involved shooting out of Nashville, we are definitely talking about that on Wednesday. We were going to talk about it today, but, we are just kind of devoting this stream to Melinda. So Wednesday on the stream, we're going to be talking about the police officer shooting in Nashville with the woman that got shot, which she shot at the officer first. Let me say that, you know, we're going to be talking about that on Wednesday. We're going to be talking about James Hutchison. Oh, yes. And this too. Here, let me show y'all real quick. I am just going to go ahead. We're going to talk about it separately, but let me show y'all this. That way y'all can be on the lookout. Look for this story and share it because it's super important. They got to find this girl. So look at these clothing and stuff and get this out. Y'all, any of y'all that follow any cases, check this out. So, GCSO asking for help in identifying body of teenage girl. This is out of Arizona. Now, you know we follow Alicia Navarro, but I haven't heard anything, so I would fair to say that it's not. But, you know, just, you know, but there's a code. Okay, Graham County Sheriff's Office is asking for public assistance and help identifying a body of a teenage girl. The girl's body was recovered October 26, 2020 in Artesia area, and autopsy identified the girl as 13 to 15 years old. However, no other information has been uncovered. So, and this is, you know, released from the Missing and Exploited Children. And this is something else. Sheriff's Office has made available clothing the victims was wearing at the time of her body was discovered in hopes that someone might be able to use it to identify the victim. National Center for Missing and Exploited Children is also assisting the Sheriff's Office in the effort, to identify the girl. So, doesn't that look like a Grim Reaper costume? October 26th. But that's before Halloween. Am I not the only one that think that's weird? So, I don't know. Well, I guess another question is, why would they be wearing this on October 26th? That would have to do with, you know, what happened, maybe what scenario. But yeah, I didn't know if y'all had, yeah, so y'all try to check this out. We're going to talk about it again on Wednesday. Act creepy. Yeah, I know. Oh, gosh. So, yeah. Let's see. You saw it too? Yeah, it's crazy. Artesia, yeah. Yeah. So a party, I was thinking that too. It could be like a dress up day at school. But October 26, 2020, most people were out of school. They weren't really doing a whole lot of in school that day. So kind of weird. 13 to 15. That is Alicia Navarro's age, but I know her mom would have already been all over this. And I mean, I follow every one of her pages. Maybe she was goth. Yeah, she very well could have been. Absolutely. You know, they didn't release a race either. I guess you can't tell that. I would think you would be able to tell that through DNA. No? Is that a stupid statement I just made? Perhaps. But race is important to identify. Color, nothing. Yeah, nothing. I guess from the way it sounds, the remains were in terrible condition. It's the way it sounds. Because you would think 13 or 15-year-old, you would have dental records by then. So I don't know in manner in which this body was found at all. So they're just showing this in Arizona for these clothing. But so we're going to be talking about that. We're going to talk about a cold case. Let's see. Nikki Anderson and her daughter Adrienne. Which now that I'm looking at the picture, there's a part of me that wants to say, I've already talked about this with y'all, but I have it pulled up. I'll go back and look. Maybe I haven't. But that child's picture looks familiar. But anyway, it's a cold case we're going to be talking about. And that is, hell, I just forgot the names I just said. My brain is tapped today. Nikki Anderson and her daughter Adrienne. And let's see, the little girl, the officer involved shooting. Oh, yeah. So what do y'all think about, they executed a warrant search over there at the Baker's house. So listen, why did they tell the people that they were going to have the warrant? They cleaned everything up first before they, with Cal City boys. I'm sorry. I need to be more clear. So what did they say? We're going to serve a warrant, and then how did they know the warrant was going to get served? Because they cleaned their property up before they got there, is what I'm trying to spit the hell out. So how did that happen? Do y'all know that? Rice, I didn't know you were white until last week. I know, Jason. I know. I bounce back and forth. Truly. Did I ever get a chance to just spring the group? We'll discuss it, but the case is not close. The mother is living in California. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yes, I will look better into it. This was like 2 days ago, so maybe something's changed by then. Oh, thank you for taking the time out to be me. Guys, and Tracy is like on day fucking wonderful of not smoking, and that is amazing. No, but look, seriously, I think she's on like day 3 or 4. Great job, Tracy. She's using Shantex. She said it's really working. So, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll want to try it. I need to quit smoking cigarettes. Absolutely. I really do. So, yeah, and yeah, I don't know how they knew that their house was. I think the minute them boys, yeah, they cleaned it up. Everything looks different. Well, there ain't a bunch of junk in the backyard, but I'm going to be real honest. The minute I knew my grandkid, if my house looked like that and I knew I was going to have police involvement, I would have already cleaned it up. I mean, anybody with common sense to me, or that give a shit about, what other people think as far as not thinking the wrong thing, they should have had it cleaned up. I thought it was stupid. Day 5 with the Shantax. Day 8, no smoking for your friend. God, must be nice to be them. That's all I do is have the cigarettes. Well, let me say I smoke. I'll say that. Tracy, one day cigarettes, we bourbon armor vaccine for Rona. Yeah, I've heard that. I have absolutely heard that all these things do. I clicked the wrong one. All these things do help with the Rona. I have heard this. Now, I'm not going to say it's facts, but I take it. What is it? I've heard it from some experts. And it is good. It does work. You hung out with him last night. He did good. Let's see. The thing is, nobody knows who that baby girl belongs to unless they lived under a rock all their lives. Someone knows who it is. Why? When they come from. That's what I thought too. I was like, that's very distinctive stuff in a certain area, I mean, I agree. Mexican can be white. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, all right, guys. I think I'm fixing to wrap it up. I know Jason got a good system for the Rona, and it's worked successfully. He hasn't had the Rona, I don't think. That's a teaser, public, shadow of a jacket. Yeah. Well, all right, guys. I'm fixing to wrap it up. I have to get on the phone, and I'm behind on my chores. We are going to be following this trial. Some days, if I'm able, I'm going to try to figure it out. We're going to be following justice for Melinda. We're going to be following this trial. We're going to find out exactly how much are these son and daughter-in-law involved. And we're just going to, I'm going to get also too on Wednesday. By Wednesday, I'll have information. Oh yeah. Anybody that wants to be in the Discord, just send me an email and I will send you the link. But, Wednesday, I'm going to have all the information for if there's anything set up for her kids, anything like that. If y'all want to get involved or, help the family. I don't even know that they're asking. I'm going to find out. And if there is anything or any kind of support, whatever we can do. If nothing else, I'm going to send a nice, a nice flower, something for the funeral. So, that's probably what I will do whenever they will follow up with all that. All right, guys, I love y'all, and thank y'all for hanging out with me on this shitty day with this crappy news, but we got to spend it together, and that is equally important. So I love y'all, and I will see y'all Wednesday. Be kind to yourselves, and be good and don't get put on these YouTube channels. I love